Hello, silly bakers. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Nini and I love to create healthier recipes. My focus is to incorporate more protein, more fiber, and more healthy fats in my life. And I'm here to share some recipes that have been working for me with you. So before we get into the recipe, I just want to take a few seconds to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel, for making the recipes, for letting me know how much you enjoyed the recipes, for the really beautiful, lovely comments that you've left me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has truly meant the world to me. It has brought me so much joy. I'm going to be honest and say that coming onto this platform was terrifying for me. And you have reassured me that this was the right thing to do. So I just want to say thank you again. So let's talk about the recipe. Today we're making date brownies. I wanted to create a brownie recipe that was only sweetened with dates, number one, that had protein, fiber, and healthy fats, was really easy to make, and was just a really healthy, sweet option. So I definitely was fiddling around with a few things and I came up with this recipe, and I'm really happy to say that they are delicious. My neighbor is a lover of traditional brownies, and I have made him many brownies, and he has loved every single one of them. So this was definitely different than the traditional brownie that I would normally make in the past. And I brought him a few the other day and he said that he really enjoyed them, which I have to say shocked me. I just did not expect that. So that made me really happy, and it reassured me that it was a great recipe. So the great thing about dates is that when you eat dates in moderation, it does not dramatically spike your blood sugar. So this is a great dessert to have and not feel guilty about having. So this recipe has a combination of oat flour and almond flour, but you can use just oat flour or just almond flour. So do whatever you like. I just love the combination. There is some chocolate, but I'm using some dark chocolate. And again, the only sweetener in this recipe are the dates. It is a 1 bowl recipe. It takes very little time to make, not a lot of time in the oven. It makes about 16 squares, and each square is under 100 calories. So you should feel good about eating these and feel good about eating them every day and not feel bad about it. I love a dessert that is not too sweet, and these do really hit the spot. So I really hope you enjoy them. So why don't we make these really delicious, easy date brownies? You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you want to grease and line an 8x8 baking pan. Next, you want to add your pitted dates to a measuring cup or a bowl, and you want to cover it with boiling water. And we're going to let it steep for about 10 minutes or so. These are my chocolate chips of choice, and the reason for that is because they actually melt a little more than a typical chocolate chip would. So I love adding them to my cookies and my brownies. I'm going to grab my food processor, and in my food processor, I'm going to add my drained dates. Do keep about 2 tablespoons of that water because you will need it to help blend and smooth out the date mixture. Once you've processed your dates, this is what it'll look like. Really nice and smooth, almost like a caramel. And now we're going to add our eggs, our Greek yogurt, our almond butter. You can also use peanut butter or a seed butter of choice, and vanilla extract. And we're just going to mix that through until it's nice and combined. That looks good. So now we're going to add our cinnamon, our baking powder, and our salt. And again, using your whisk, you're going to mix that through very well. Next, we're going to add our almond flour and oat flour. And also our cacao powder. Use a good quality cacao powder here. And using a spatula or a spoon, we're just going to mix that through. Just remember that all of the measurements of the ingredients are in the description box, as well as the instructions. And we're just going to mix that until everything is combined and smooth. Now we're going to add our chocolate chips. We don't have to coat it with flour, just because brownies are quite dense and we don't have to worry about the chocolate chips sinking here. And now we're going to transfer that mixture to our greased and lined baking pan, and we're going to smooth it out evenly from corner to corner. You can add a few more chocolate chips on the top if you wish. I chose not to, but you can. And now it's time to bake. 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Lastly, I always love to sprinkle some flaky sea salt on my brownies when they come out of the oven. Also my cookies. Here are our fudgy, healthy date brownies. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to our channel for more healthy recipes. If you do try our date brownies, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy baking.